Thinking about a university job. That's awesome. And you're checking out Washington University in St. Louis. Excellent choice. We've got a ton of info here from academicjobs.com, and let me tell you, this place seems incredible.
What really stands out to me is their commitment to both inclusion and excellence.
Yeah.
It's like they're not just talking the talk, they're really working to make it a thriving community for everyone. Students, faculty, staff, alumni, the whole nine yards.
And speaking of thriving,
Hmm.
have you seen their alumni network?
Oh, yeah.
T.S. Eliot, John Hamm, Jack Dorsey. I mean, come on.
It's impressive, but you know what's even more important is their dedication to every graduate's success.
Yeah.
And they offer so many different opportunities to help make that happen. Faculty positions, administrative roles,
Yeah, I saw that.
and they really emphasize interdisciplinary collaboration, which is pretty cool.
It actually caught my eye, too, especially when you consider their reputation as a research powerhouse.
For sure.
Cutting-edge facilities, groundbreaking initiatives. I mean, they're pushing the boundaries.
And what I find fascinating is that this research focus isn't just for a select few. They really want faculty to be involved, you know? They provide the resources and support to make a real difference.
That's awesome. So let's say you're interested in actually landing a job there. Their commitment to finding the right fit really impressed me.
Right.
Dedicated hiring committees, taking their time with each candidate.
Yeah, it really speaks volumes about their values.
Hmm.
And speaking of, let's not forget about St. Louis itself.
Oh, yeah, it's a great city.
Vibrant, rich history, amazing food scene, and a killer art scene. It really has it all.
And so much more affordable than other major cities, which is a big bonus.
Totally. It seems like you're not just getting an awesome job at Washington University, you're getting a whole lifestyle.
For sure. And they seem to really value that balance between work and life.
Definitely. They offer competitive salaries, great benefits, and a super supportive work environment.
Yeah, their focus on the well-being of their faculty and staff really comes through. That's something any job seeker should appreciate.
Absolutely. It's not just about filling a position, it's about building a fulfilling career that you can actually sustain.
Couldn't agree more. You know, one thing that impressed me was their dedication to environmental sustainability. All the initiatives they have to reduce their carbon footprint and be eco-friendly.
It's inspiring, right? A university that's not just excellent academically, but also takes responsibility for the environment. It really creates a positive atmosphere for everyone.
I think so, too. So looking at all of this, the research, the city, the work environment, the commitment to sustainability, it paints a really great picture of Washington University as a place to work.
It really does. And if you want to learn more about specific opportunities there, don't forget to check out academicjobs.com.
They have a great selection of job postings from Washington University across tons of different fields and departments.
And what's so cool about academicjobs.com is you can filter your search by whatever matters most to you. Looking for a specific research area, you got it. A certain type of position, no problem. A particular location, boom, they've got it all.
It's like having a personal job hunting assistant.
Right. They make finding your next great career move in higher ed so easy. And you know, something else I noticed while looking at Washington University is their commitment to diversity and inclusion.
It definitely stands out.
It seems like they're really working hard to create an environment that welcomes and includes everyone, no matter who they are or where they come from.
Which is fantastic, especially for anyone from underrepresented groups. It shows that they really value different perspectives and experiences and are building a community where everyone feels respected and supported.
Exactly. And that commitment isn't just for faculty and staff. They've got programs and initiatives for students from diverse backgrounds, too, creating this really enriching learning environment.
It's so refreshing to see a university actually walking the walk when it comes to diversity and inclusion. Not just saying it, but taking real steps to build that kind of community.
Yeah, it's definitely something to keep in mind as you're looking at universities and job opportunities. Finding a place that shares your values is so important for job satisfaction and your well-being overall.
You're right. And Washington University seems to check a lot of boxes when it comes to values. Excellence, inclusivity, sustainability, community engagement. It feels like a place where you can feel good about your work and the impact you're making.
Absolutely. It really does seem like a special place. And if you're ready for the next step in your academic career, definitely head over to academicjobs.com and see what Washington University has to offer.
There are so many great opportunities just waiting to be discovered. Who knows? Maybe your next career move is at Washington University in St. Louis.
That would be awesome. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's dig a little deeper into the work culture at Washington University.
Good idea. because having a supportive and inspiring environment can make all the difference.
Right. So let's get into what it's really like to be a part of the Washington University community.
I like it. Let's do it.
From everything I've seen on academicjobs.com and from other sources too, Washington University seems to have a really collaborative and supportive work
That's
environment.
great to hear.
They really put a lot of emphasis on teamwork and interdisciplinary collaboration.
I like that.
It sounds like they foster a strong sense of community.
Yeah, because let's be honest, academia can be,
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
competitive sometimes.
Competitive, yeah.
So it's nice to know that they prioritize support and respect.
Exactly. And that makes a huge difference when it comes to job satisfaction and just your well-being overall. When you feel like you're supported by your colleagues and the institution itself, it just makes it so much easier to thrive.
For sure. And speaking of thriving, it seems like Washington University really invests in their faculty and staff with all sorts of professional development resources and opportunities.
They definitely do.
What kind of stuff do they offer?
Well, they've got mentoring programs and workshops and conferences and even funding for research and travel.
Huh?
It seems like they're really dedicated to helping their employees reach their full potential.
That's fantastic. I love that they don't just talk about professional growth, but
Yeah.
actually provide real ways to support it.
Right.
It shows a real investment in their people.
Absolutely. And it's not just about climbing the career ladder either. Washington University also seems to really value work-life balance.
It's so important.
They have flexible work arrangements and generous family leave policies.
That's good to hear.
And all kinds of wellness programs, too. It seems like they get it. People have lives outside of work, and it's crucial to have time for family and hobbies and just taking care of yourself.
Couldn't agree more, especially in a field that can be so demanding, with long hours and everything. It's refreshing to see a university that recognizes that balance is key.
Totally. It's about creating a fulfilling career that you can sustain, not burning yourself out. And that seems to be something they really believe in at Washington University.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
And their commitment to diversity and inclusion is really impressive, too.
Right. It's clear that they're putting in the effort to create a welcoming and inclusive environment for everyone, no matter their background or identity.
Which is so important.
They have all these programs and initiatives specifically designed to support students, faculty, and staff from diverse backgrounds. It's all about making people feel like they belong, like they're valued and respected.
Yeah, and that kind of environment leads to such great innovation and creativity. When you have different perspectives and experiences coming together, it's amazing what can happen.
Absolutely. It's like this incredible cross-pollination of ideas, leading to new discoveries and breakthroughs. And Washington University seems to really get that.
They do. And then there's the city of St. Louis itself. It's such a vibrant and affordable city with tons of history and culture. It's like you're not just getting a job, you're getting a fantastic place to live as well.
Oh, for sure. St. Louis has so much to offer. World-class museums, beautiful parks, super lively arts and music scene. There's something for everyone. And the affordability is a huge plus, especially if you're just starting out or thinking about making a change.
It does sound like an awesome place to settle down and build a life.
Yeah.
And one thing I found really inspiring was their dedication to community engagement. They're not just an ivory tower. They're
Yeah.
really involved in making a positive impact on the city of St. Louis.
Absolutely. They have so many outreach programs and partnerships with local organizations. It's like they're using their resources and their expertise to benefit the whole community.
I love that. It's so great to see a university that's focused not just on academics, but on actually making a difference in people's lives.
It definitely gives them a sense of purpose,
Yeah.
like a real connection to something bigger. And that can be really fulfilling for people.
Totally agree. And it sounds like that extends to their students as well,
Oh, definitely.
with service learning and volunteer opportunities.
They have a really strong tradition of encouraging students to get involved in community projects. It's a great way for them to gain experience, develop skills, and just make those connections.
It's so important.
And it helps them build empathy and a sense of responsibility, which will stay with them long after they graduate.
It really shows that Washington University is about more than just academics. They want to develop well-rounded individuals who are ready to go out and make a positive impact on the world.
That's a great way to put it. And speaking of making a positive impact, another thing that stood out to me was their commitment to sustainability.
Oh yeah, I was impressed by that too.
They have a really comprehensive sustainability plan, with ambitious goals for reducing their footprint, conserving resources, and just promoting environmentally responsible practices all across campus.
It's so important for universities to be leaders when it comes to sustainability, and it sounds like they're really taking it seriously.
They are. They've implemented all sorts of cool initiatives, like energy efficient buildings and renewable energy sources and sustainable transportation options and waste reduction programs. It's clear that they're trying to make the campus greener and more sustainable for everyone.
That's fantastic. It creates such a positive and forward-thinking environment.
Right. And it's not just about those big picture initiatives either. They also encourage individual actions like changing your behavior to be more sustainable, which empowers everyone to contribute to a better future.
It's about building that culture of sustainability where everyone feels like they can make a difference. And it seems like they're doing a great job of that.
I think so too. So when you put it all together, the collaborative work environment, their dedication to professional development, their focus on work-life balance, the amazing city of St. Louis, the community engagement, the sustainability, it really paints Washington University as an exceptional place to work.
I'm with you on that. It sounds like a place where you could really thrive, both professionally and personally.
Yep.
And if anyone's intrigued by what they've heard so far, I'd say definitely check out academicjobs.com to see the specific opportunities they have available at Washington University.
Oh, yeah. They have a ton of great postings covering tons of fields and departments. And their website is so easy to use, you can find whatever you're looking for.
Yeah, it's the perfect resource if you're thinking about a career move to Washington University. Who knows, your next great adventure might be waiting for you there.
Yeah.
But before we wrap up, there's one more super important thing we need to talk about when it comes to working at Washington University:
What's that?
the compensation and benefits. Because at the end of the day, everyone wants to feel valued and appreciated for their work right.
Right. And thankfully, academicjobs.com and a few other sources give us some insights into that part of working at Washington University.
Right, so let's talk about the money. What's the compensation and benefits package like at Washington University? Is it competitive? Do they actually make you feel valued as an employee?
Well, from what I've gathered on academicjobs.com and doing a bit more digging, it seems like they offer a really comprehensive and competitive package.
Okay, so spill the beans. What makes it stand out?
So first off, their salaries seem to be right on par with national averages for similar positions in higher ed, sometimes even a bit higher. They also have a really solid benefits package: health, dental, vision, life insurance, retirement savings, the whole shebang.
That's great. Having good benefits can make such a big difference.
Totally. It shows that they actually care about their employees' well-being. But it's not just the basic stuff. They've got some pretty cool perks that really sweeten the deal.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, one thing that really stood out was their tuition remission program.
Oh, wow.
Employees and their families can basically go to Washington University for free or at a heavily discounted rate.
That's amazing, especially for people with kids thinking about college.
Right. It's a huge financial advantage, and they also offer a ton of professional development opportunities.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that a bit earlier.
Right. But it's worth mentioning again because they actually provide funding for conferences and workshops and even sabbatical leave.
It's fantastic. It shows a real commitment to their faculty's growth.
Exactly. They want their people to stay at the top of their game. And it's not all about work either.
Yeah, work-life balance is so important.
Exactly. And Washington University seems to really get that. They have flexible work arrangements and generous family leave and on-site childcare facilities. It's like they understand that people have lives outside of work, and they support that.
That makes a huge difference. It's all about building a sustainable career you can actually enjoy, not just burning yourself out. It sounds like they really get that at Washington University.
I think so, too. And, when you combine all of that, the competitive salaries, the benefits, those extra perks, the emphasis on work-life balance, it creates this feeling that they really value their employees and want to make it a great place to work.
Yeah, it feels like they're not just trying to attract talent. They want to keep it, too. Make it a place where people want to build their careers.
Exactly. That long-term commitment and that shared sense of purpose really makes Washington University stand out. It's not just a job, it's a place you want to be.
So to wrap it all up, If you're looking for a university job that pays well, has amazing benefits, offers some cool perks, and has a supportive environment where you can make a difference, Washington University in St. Louis is definitely worth checking out.
And when you're ready to take that next step, head over to academicjobs.com.
They have so many job postings from Washington University, it's amazing. And you can filter by anything you need, so it's really easy to find exactly what you're looking for.
It's the perfect place to start your search.
It really is. Who
Yeah.
knows, maybe your dream job is just a click away.
You never know. The perfect job is out there, and Washington University in St. Louis might be just the place to find it.
Well, we hope this deep dive has given you some good insights into the incredible opportunities at Washington University. Remember, your next great career move could be right around the corner, and academicjobs.com is the place to start your search. Until next time, happy job hunting.